Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenna. I am a homeschooling mom of 3, and today I am going to take you along my little meal prep session that I usually do on a Monday. It's not super extensive, it's pretty simple. Usually I make sure we have some bread, muffins or something like that for a snack, something for quick lunches, so like an egg salad, tuna salad, chicken salad or whatever. And then I also need to make some granola today because we are out of that. So I will kind of take you along and show you what we're making. Okay, so first we are gonna make some bread in the bread machine. This is my recipe. I can link it down below or just type it out for you guys. I don't remember where I found it. I probably found it in a bread maker book. Anyway, so let's get started. Okay, so now, so I'm actually a retard and I got the wrong bread recipe. This is actually the one that I normally just make in pans, because it makes 2 pans. So, but I think it'll be fine. We're just gonna do the dough cycle on the bread maker, and then I'm gonna take it out, punch it down, put it into 2 separate loaf pans, which will be better anyway, because then I'll have 2 loaves of bread. Let it rise and then just stick it in the oven. But so the bread maker is nice if you're kind of like doing other things, like if you're homeschooling and stuff and you don't want to have to like come in and out of the kitchen to do stuff. But the kids are actually playing outside right now, so I think it should be fine. I'm already in here cooking to just kind of keep an eye on things. Okay, so dough cycle, there we go. One thing about the bread maker though, if you don't use it very often, I always let it mix for a little bit and then make sure, like, give it a good scrape around and stir, because it just never catches all of the stuff on the outside, and that will save you a lot of headache of having bread that has like uncooked chunks of dough. Okay, so next I'm going to do the granola and we will get started on that. So you can see how it needs a scrape around the side there, and then you can also check the dough to see if it looks like it needs more flour or more liquid, because depending on the day, the amounts can vary. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the granola, which is super easy. It's just one of these big things of oats that, how big is this? 42 ounces, 2 pounds. Dump 1 big thing of this in there. We're gonna do a cup of honey, cup of coconut oil. Sorry, I didn't want to say that. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of vanilla and cinnamon. You could obviously add a lot of other things to this, nuts, raisins, chocolate chips. Well, probably better to add that afterwards. But anyway, you can add any kind of nut seeds, coconut, chia seeds, whatever you want to add. I usually keep it pretty simple and don't really add anything to it. That way everyone can kind of customize it. And I also do give it to my 1.5-year-old, who I don't really want to have to worry about choking on nuts or whatever. So I pretty much will just mix all of this in a bowl, which I'll show you. Spread it out on a baking sheet. Make sure that the baking sheets are covered in parchment and sprayed with hand spray. Will save you a lot of time trying to scrape off the granola afterwards. I only bake 1 tray at a time. It seems to cook better if you do it that way. And then stir it halfway through. So I will show you guys how that goes. I stuck this in the oven to melt it because it's actually cold here, so it's solid. So I'm gonna dump this in. Also, after you cook it, make sure that you let it cool completely on the pan. I'm talking like hours. So I'm doing this like in, I don't know, it's like the afternoon right now. So I probably won't take it out of the pans and put it into containers until tonight. That way it'll stay crispy and it's not gonna be just like, you know, soggy oatmeal. Okay, now we're gonna do granola bars, which is just gonna be oats, peanut butter, honey, and chocolate chips. These are no bake, so I'm just gonna put them in my, this will be in there when I put stuff in there, an 8x8 with parchment, and I spray it too. Okay, so we start with a cup of peanut butter, and then I have about a third a cup of honey, and I'm gonna mix those together, whisk them, and then I'm gonna add in the oats and the chocolate chips. Okay, sorry there's still oats all over the bowl because I use that for the granola. So this is the peanut butter and the honey. I just mix it together with a fork. And then we are going to add 2 cups of oats. Got one more. So I just kind of dumped it in there. I'm just going to smash it all with the spoon, put the lid on, and then put it in the fridge for a few hours, and then you can just cut it into however big squares or whatever that you want. So we got the chicken salad, granola bars, those are about to go in the oven, and the granola. This one got a little bit dark, but I'm just gonna mix the two, and then I think that will be fine. And there we go, that helps. And that's it. Okay, I forgot to show you guys the bread. It got pretty big, but it actually turned out fine. I'm doing it in the bread machine and then just kind of plopping them in there. And you know when it's done, when you kind of like, you can tap on them, not so much now, but you kind of like hear that like hollow noise. Anyway, so there you go. Okay, so that's about it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye.